Welcome in, everybody. Made a new start screen. Seemed thematically appropriate. Let's get things kicked off, shall we? Yeah. So, hope you're all doing well. Dynastic, still recovering from the flu. Sorry to hear that, dude. Welcome in. Hope it passes quickly for you. Sometimes it could take a few days, I know. It's always a bit of a bummer. Yeah, we are listening to Chrono Symphonic. It was an OC remix album from 2006, I believe, that one of my absolute favorites. It is nothing short of gorgeous. So, hope you're enjoying. New day, new game. Try and say that 5 times fast, huh? And I just flicked soda onto my keyboard. That's no good. I'm gonna have to clean that off. It needs a bath anyway. You know how keyboards are. They're gross. So yeah. Game audio's playing now though. So we'll pause the music. And we'll head on over. Check out the intro. We were playing on the PS1. The version that was, I want to say, released in 1999. It's the version I have and the most convenient version for me to get set up, so here we are. I forgot how good this intro was. I realized how cool this was in 1999. This was peak Dragon Ball years, you know? Alrighty. Can't believe how I went through most of my life without playing Chrono Trigger. Dynastic, that makes 2 of us. It's such a good game, dude. I did find, well, this has a copyright date of 2001. Well, that's interesting. I wonder what the 1999 is then. 95 was the original release year. 99, I'm not sure what happened then. That's interesting. Wonder if I need to look up some history on this one. Sometimes I do. Because infallible, my memory is not. I'd forget what I had for breakfast some days. Alright, what is extra mode? View the extras features? What do we got on here? While we're at it, let's make sure we're in the correct aspect ratio. It was not. Select a system file to load. Load extras from system file and memory card slot 1. Well, I don't have any memory or anything on this memory card. Nope. I do want another one though. View default extras anyway. Sure. View the game's movies or music box. We have 6 extra things in here. What that's all about. Read an explanation on how the system file works. Couldn't hurt. 1995, I was in middle school then. Yeah, I think you might be a year or 2 older than me. I was in middle school starting in 1996. God, the soundtrack, guys. It's so good. System file is a memory card file needed to enjoy the extra features of the game. It can only be created after clearing the game, and it uses 1 save block on your memory card. When you clear the game, I wish more games would have told you this. An ending will be shown. There are several endings. I suppose you just saw ending A for now. After viewing the ending, a save menu for the system file will be displayed. Since you've just seen ending A, a new extra feature will be added here. Cool. The contents of the new extra feature will vary with each different ending. So if you see a different ending, say ending B, this time a new extra feature section will be added here. Some endings add new contents onto existing sections rather than opening a new section. Alright, I've just cleared the game, so I'm going to make a system file. Or so I thought, but I didn't have enough free blocks on my memory card. This is so good that they're telling you all this, showing this. I wish Breathfire did. Because it gave me a clear file, but all it said was you can fight the goddess again. We don't want you to meet such a sad fate, so we advise you reserve at least 1 free block in your memory card. Yeah, that would be unfortunate. By the way, you can only save 1 system file per memory card. You won't be making a new system file every time you find a new ending, so you only need to keep the 1 save block reserved for the system file. Nice. Oh, and you don't need to make a system file to view the extra features, but only a portion of the extra sections will be open on default. Of course, you want to see more than that, don't you? Then try and find as many endings as you can. Good luck. This ends the explanation. Are you ready for the load times on this version of the game? Sure. I'm not afraid of it. It gives me a chance to take a break and chat with people anyway. And this game also has a lot of endings. Yes, I believe it's 13, isn't it? If I recall. Also, welcome in, Dan. You know what? Just a moment. I think I might have something to share on this one. Ah, I'm back. We have a fun fact about me is that I held on to a lot of old video game magazines back in the day, and I ended up throwing away a rather large collection between moves one year, because I moved like 20-something times until I ended up in this house, so I have moved a lot. And there are some things, however, that I always kept, and this is one of them. This is from GamePro, back in, does it have a copyright date? It does. August 2001, so that would have been for this release of the game. Anyway, this is a bare bones walkthrough. Just kind of hits the highlights. So we can hit this up if we're feeling a little lost. I don't have any qualms about doing this sort of thing with a guide. This isn't my first playthrough, so I'm not spoiling anything. I'm pretty sure I've seen every ending in this game. In fact, pretty sure this tells you how to get all the endings. So yeah, it does. So I thought that was kind of cool. Yeah, Merry Christmas to you as well, Dan. It's good to see you as always. Hope you're well. Well, that got right outside. Lord. It was snowing, so when it snows around here and then the sun shines, it gets really bright around here. Not necessarily a bad thing, just gets your attention, you know? Alright, so how much music can you play in the music box? Oh, wow. Interesting. Takes you a fair bit of ways into the game, actually. Let's see, this version has 69 tracks on it. Nice. Because, of course, funny numbers and all. This has 10 tracks by default. That's cool. And movies, I'm guessing it only shows, yeah, the opening movie. So we could watch that whenever. Alright. I feel like I have to squint now. Lord, it got bright out there. I've seen various playthroughs and I'm still confused on some of the story. It's been over 20 years since I played this, so I'm a bit rusty. No lie. And if you think this game's story is confusing, I've got an entire document on Chrono Cross. Chrono Cross. And it is, how do you say, really confusing. Great game, though. It was a lot of fun as well. Enemies will attack. Take your time. You know what? Active Time Battle version 2. Let's go active. We can always change that later. And we'll stick with default names just because everybody knows them as the default names. I wonder if this version you can use more than 5 letters though. Or nope, you are still limited to 5. So this is a pretty direct port. Especially on some of the story points that will affect the endings. Well, I mean, it is time travel. first played this in 1996 at some point. I let a friend of mine borrow my PlayStation 1 so he could rent Mega Man 7. And he let me play this. He let me borrow a Super Nintendo and this. So we swapped systems for a weekend. And I fell in love with this game. Chrono. Chrono. Good morning, Chrono. Come on, sleepyhead, get up. No, not the blinds. That's such a mom thing to do. Lean's bell makes such beautiful music. You were so excited about the Millennial Fair that you didn't sleep well, did you? I want you to behave yourself today. I'm getting a message from my mom, speaking of which. Oh, goodness. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I gotta share this with y'all. I can't not. This is my nephew. This is my nephew and what my brother and sister appear to have gotten him for Christmas. A little motorcycle. He is 7 years old? Looking like a little badass already. Oh boy. Better get him some gloves too. Yeah, that's funny. Did not expect that. He's a sweet kid. Hopefully he doesn't get himself hurt. I mean, he's going to, but you know how it is. Let's get moving now. One of the best sounding soundtracks. Best soundtracks in gaming. Well, this is an auto run. I have to hold a button to run? Yes. Okay. Get used to the controls here. Triangle. Oh, good lord, it does take a while to get into the menu. Okay, so. I may have mentioned this is going to be a default weapons only run. We're going to try it anyway. I don't know if I'm going to succeed or not. I really don't know what I'm getting myself into because it's been a long time since I've played this game, but I've seen low-level runs and that sort of thing, and I've seen, you know, people can do it, so let's, yeah, good luck. I'm probably going to need it. Thank you. So it looks like Chrono gets a wood sword for the rest of the game. Unless we happen to find the mop. I hear the mop is a joke weapon you can get for him. Now, that restriction... I have no restriction on armor at all. So, whatever armor we get, we can use. Attack, all this stuff. Let's see. Circle is cancel or run. Menu triangle. Map is select button. Warp is square. What does warp do? Let's see. Save skill item cursor. Save menu cursor, save battle cursor. Battle mode active. Battle speed. Yeah, I'll just keep it at the default 5, see how it goes. Window color. Whatever we want the window to be. Let's see, we have gray, brown, blue, kind of a bluish purple. Stone color. Pretty sure that's what we did for Breath of Fire. Green. Wood. Wood looks nice. Kind of a dark. Or some sort of like wheat field looking color. What do you guys think? What color are we doing? The blue is pretty, but it is awful bright as well. Contrast is a little hard to look at. 8 looks good. I think so. I could do that. Yeah. We could always change it up later too, if we like. Battle gauge. Don't know what that means, but alright. I don't know what warp means. I'll have to play around with that. That's for save files. Can be holding down circle a lot. Finally, by the way, that inventor friend of yours, you know, oh dear, I've forgotten her name. It's Luca, Mom. It's Luca. That's right, Luca. Don't forget that she invited you to see her new invention. Run along now, and be back before dinner. Yeah. Love the cat. Best character in the game. Gotta pet the cat. Alright, I don't think there's... Is there anything in the fridge? Nope. Okay, fair warning, I may fall asleep playing this game. I listen to this soundtrack while I sleep. Literally almost every night for the last 15 years. So I've heard this literally thousands of times at this point. It's very calming to me. 8 looks good. Blue reminds me of FF7. Yeah. It's a little harsh on my screen though, the brightness of it. I don't know if it's just the contrast or what, but... Can we go check out the boat? Ticket office. So I know this isn't a first playthrough for me, but it has also been a long time, so... 10G to pour. Hop aboard? I don't even think I have 10G, do I? Oh, I got 400. Chrono's rich. Sometimes a mysterious whirlpool appears in the ocean near here. What could cause that? If only Fritz would return, I'd ask for nothing more. How's the game look for you guys? It looks rather clear. For me. Hi, do you know about our establishment? Nope. This is the Mayor's Education Center. Think of it as a workshop for beginners. You can take the things you find here. Need a brief weapons and items seminar? Nah. Is this one of the items you can get? Yes. Treasure chests are kind of hard to notice. Keep an eye out. Intriguing. Better have the coffee ready. Map display is good for its time. Yeah. Uh-oh, Spooky's gone Pavlovian with the music. Yeah, for sure. We got our coffee right here, Dynastic. All this streaming, I'm probably going to put on a little weight over the winter. You can walk while reading messages, but go too far and you can miss them. Use the square button to move the message/battle window. Oh, that's what warp means. It moves your dialogue. Okay. Scattered throughout this world are places where you can save your game, save whenever you can, especially in unfamiliar or dangerous areas. Save early, save often. Do you know about shelters? They're quite useful. Yep, I do. Shelters are this game's version of tents. Alright, I'll teach you about skills. Are you willing to learn? Yeah, I think I remember these. It's like your attacks, right? During combat, the effect of each attack can vary. First off, some of your attacks will damage more than one enemy. For example, target this critter, and your attack will hit another monster in the area. If you target this one, you can get all three at once. Use this fact to your advantage. Next, you can hit enemies in your direct line of sight. There are two attack patterns. The first one allows you to attack all the enemies oriented on a straight line from you. Nice. Place a cursor on any one of them in the line, or on the line. The other pattern allows you to hit only the enemies in a straight line between you and the target. What's the difference? Oh. Gotcha. As in the previous example, all three creatures are targeted here, but select this one, and that's all you'll get. Next, use an enemy to establish a line, and any others on it will also be hit. You're lined up horizontally here, so you may target any of them. Final pattern puts you at the center of the attack zone. You can't use an attack like this if your enemies are outside of the zone. Interesting. However, your attack will hit all enemies inside the active zone. Let's see. What's up, Beach? Welcome in. Forgot about this So for last game, I have something. Before that, Super Mario RPG, to Alundra, to Breathfire 3, to Chrono Trigger. It's the Mute Protag run. Wow. Interesting. Yeah, I hadn't really considered. Alundra didn't speak at all either. They were all 90s RPGs, though. All of them actually came out within 2 to 3 years of each other. This was 95, Mario RPG 96, Alundra 97, and depending on region, Breathfire 3 was either Breathfire 3 was either 97 or 98. Its first non-mute protagonist will be in F, most likely. Well, we're playing FF7 Remake, so yeah, there's cloud talks, for sure. Even in the OG version. What about the Earthbound? Does Ness not talk? Or Dragon Quest 8? I don't remember if the hero talks in that one or not. It's been so long. Welcome in, Secretion. It's good to see you. Let's see. Yeah, I won't be doing an NES FF. Not for a long time, anyway. Maybe someday. So in Soul Calibur, I made these. Hastily screen capped and threw them into paint just now. What you got? Ness does not talk. Okay. Dude. Dude. These look awesome. You made those in Soul Calibur? Wow. Y'all should go check that out. That turned out really nicely. Turned out really nicely. Okay, so we have some attack patterns to hit. Or to choose from, it seems like. And then the current game. Alright. What's he got for the current game? Nice. Using what's the lizard character in Soul Calibur for Frog? That's great. We got Isla down there. That's really cool. Thanks for sharing that, man. It turned out really nice. Azala. Lizard is Azala. Okay, okay. Yeah, it's been a while. That's about it. Feel more confident? Well, I'm not really sure what they're talking about. Like we have the skills. Oh, the skills will... It'll show you who you're going to attack. Okay. I can work with that. Want my advice? Sure. You've got potential. You'll learn a number of techniques as you progress. Techniques are magic attacks that also utilize your weapons. You'll acquire them with discipline. Got 100G, alright. Want to learn about damage in battle? Sure. Some monsters have special attacks. We're going to treat this one as a first play. Story-wise, plot-wise, please don't spoil anything, as usual. But game mechanics, if you want to throw game mechanics my way, I won't argue. We are going to try and do just a basic, the starting weapons only, though. Okay, poison, your attacks are weakened as well as HP decrease. Slow is obvious. Sleep, lowers your guard, but yeah, you're going to get hit, confused, you might attack enemies. And laugh like a bit like a maniac. A little tough on friendships. Nice. Lines. You can't see too well. It's hard to hit enemies. Gonna need a lot of tabs. Tabs, are they to increase stats? Block. Can't use any techniques. Okay. Power tab, speed tab, etc. Yeah. Can you farm them? I considered... I've got a complete clear on this game. On another memory card. I considered doing New Game Plus. But I know people love Chrono Trigger, so I don't mind playing this one for a little bit longer. If I were purely on a deadline to get through all these games, then yeah, I would New Game Plus it, but in these situations your guard is down, you'll sustain more damage. Use heal or wait until the battle ends to heal automatically. Would you like to hear more? Sure. HP hits 0, yeah. Use revive, but if everyone goes down, you're through. Careful. Yep. Hold the L1 and R1 to escape from battle. Okay. So it's like Final Fantasy VII. You need to fight to grow strong. How about the equip menu? Sword and shield, icons look like attack and defense. Magic defense indicates your ability to block magic attacks. If it's 10, the magic damage will be reduced by 10%. So that's a percentage. A star after any characteristic means it's at maximum strength. Okay, so like levels. Farm in the sense of running through New Game Plus quickly. You playing any of those cool fan hacks that came out this week? I have no idea what you're talking about. I haven't played a hack of any sort since... Oh, Halo? My roommate found one that lets you select what ammo each weapon... Oh, that's weird. Can't actually save at the save point? Give me the ding! Oh well. It would let you pick what ammo each gun fires. So, that was fun. Sniper ammo out of a machine gun. That was really fun. A lot of kills rack up in that one. Mega Man 4 for Game Boy colorized. Tales of Rebirth translation, Star Fox 64 PC port. I like to see some of these 64 stuffs getting put on PC. That's cool. Ninja Gaiden Trilogy for SNES, but direct ports of the NES version? Didn't Ninja Gaiden Trilogy, Gaiden, however you want to say it, didn't that already... I feel like that's already a thing. Genesis, maybe? I know at least one of the Ninja Gaiden games was put on Genesis. Visit our stall in Lean Square. You got it. Spooky's got his streams locked for the next, 4 years. Probably. Probably no joke, that. I mean, we're just starting C. We've taken 2 months to play 2 RPGs. At that rate, best case scenario? Because I know some will probably run a little long. That's partly why I'm saving Yakuza for last. All of the Yakuza games that I'll be playing. That's why I'm saving those for last. Yeah, a month for each one. And that's during winter, when I have more time on my hands. That brat Luca says she's made the discovery of a lifetime. So happy I could scream. Strike me as happy. But I'll take your word for it. Let's see. They made it for SNES, but they were remakes, and they're not very well regarded. Okay. Also, this month you had a lot of free days, plus it's winter come summer months. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I mean, this past summer, I think I streamed 2 or 3 times all during the entire months of June and July. I've streamed 4 times in the past week because of the free time that I have. Hard to believe Guardia is now 1,000 years old and our king is the 33rd descendant to the throne. But how can he rule a kingdom when he can't even control his own daughter? Ooh. He's got a wild child, does he? So 33 generations in 1,000 years. That... Alright. Hold up. Hold on a second. Take 1,000 years, divide that by 33. Okay, that's like 30 years per reign. Yeah, I guess that adds up. Okay. Had me wondering there for a second. Did Sinty Claus find you? Afraid not. But that's alright, man. Actually, you know what? Something better than Santa found me. All you guys. Whoa, you beat Breath of Fire 3? Dude, I fished that hole dry. We have completed Breath of Fire 3. It is done. I mean, it's not 100% done, but it's done. Alright, anything else we could check out? Truce Inn. We already went to the Mayor's Manor. What's at the inn? Probably an inn. Epic final boss music, eh? Yeah. Like most JRPGs, he confronted God and said, "No, you." It is a trope. End of the fair yet? Nope. We get going then. You'll have to wait another 1,000 years for another millennial fair. Lodging is 10G. Nah, I'm good. Come on in, take your bloody time. I'd rather serve you than go to the fair anyway. You know, it doesn't sound like that's what you want. Are you buying? What are you buying? Thanks, I'll play you a song. Oh, nice. Let's see. Wondrous festivities to you all. And you as well, man. Dan and Greg for the feats of strength. Let's see. I did charge me a little bit of money. Huh. Ah, well. Get to hear Fields of Green. Always a good tune. Remember the earthquake we just had? No? No? Airhead, huh? Well, never mind. What's this? This box has been in the family for generations. Open it and you may have what's inside. Sealed by a mysterious force. Ah, those are those boxes that, if you open them in the future, you can go back to the past and open them again. But if you open them in the past, they're empty when you get there to the future. If I recall. I know there's a couple things like that in this game, isn't there? It's been a couple days. No sense in dragging my feet, though. We got games to play. Need to charge them in the past, and they get stronger in the future. Some, anyway. Is that a sunstone thing? Oh, that box is confusing. You need a special item to open them. Welcome to the Millennial Fair. Have fun. I'm probably only going to give the main characters voices. There are a lot of characters in this game. This is Lean Square. They say people who hear Lean's bell ring will have interesting and happy lives. Oh, what do you have here? Oh, excuse me. Karate gi and bronze helm. What's Chrono's voice sound like? Same thing as Ryu's. Alright. Actually, that's more Gil. More gold than I have. But that would increase his defense. Either one would increase it to 21. Let's buy a bronze helm then. Sounds like someone stepped on the mute button. I would assume Chrono's voice would sound like Goku. Which Goku, though? Samus was mute until Fusion, and Sakamoto made her really dumb in Other M. Never got into, what's that game again? Metroid. Goku from DBZ. I meant like which Goku is in which voice actor. But I realize most people only know Sean Schemmel as Goku's voice actor. He actually had... Gosh, I think he had 3 different English dub voice actors. But the likelihood anyone's heard the Pioneer dub at this point, or the Ocean dub, kind of unlikely. Or remembers them anyway. There's 3 before Schmeckel. Team 4 Star is the best DBZ dub. I've seen a little bit of it. It is comical. Or maybe it was a bridge that I was watching. I forget. I've seen a little bit of 4 Star. And I'm pretty sure I've seen some of Abridged. I've also seen Kai, most of it. Like 2/3 of it. DBZ Kai is actually really good. They don't waste your time with filler. Let's see. Masako's X is only how I hear Goku now. Vegeta's done perfectly in there. Everyone else is great too. Let's see. Oof. Those are pricey. So are those. Ouch. Yeah, we should probably buy a few tonics. Yeah, if Breath of Fire taught me anything, it's that having healing items is never a bad thing. You there, little girl. Those runners are busy racing, so they won't talk to you. Well, they will talk to me. Or not. Press the X button while facing the bell. Judge your distance carefully and press the circle button. How does this work? Impressive. I'll put 1 silver point on your card. Nothing wrong with some silver points. Yeah, if I can get it right. There we go. Let's see. And Luca would have Bulma's voice. Yeah. Yeah, that's a natural. You can actually use magic this time. Kinda have to. Imagine using default weapons in Breath of Fire 3 and not using abilities. You need Gato for the silver points. This kingdom's been through a lot, like the war against Magus 400 years ago. Thank goodness things are so peaceful now. I heard Luca and her dad have made another crazy invention. Hope it doesn't blow up like all the others. Hey, Melchior. What's going on, dude? Buy something from Melchior, the swordsmith? I don't think I have any money, but I can't buy weapons anyway. Yep, can't, we're stuck with default sword. This is gonna be rough. I can already tell. Let's see. We don't have Robo Chase, though. That's true. That's true. I live on the continent to the east. Come see me sometime. I heard this guy pays big bucks for charms, weapons, pendants, and other rarities. Race is on. Be quiet and watch. Can anyone beat G.I. Jogger? This is the round Tent of Horror. Spend your 5 silver points here. Parental discretion advised. That is kind of scary. What do we got going on here? Alright, what do we got going on here? What's locked in the cage? Okay, we don't have Robo Chase. Dan needs an adult. That is... not sure I understand. Kefka? Welcome to Norstein Beckler's lab. The spine-tingling show is about to start. How many silver points would you like to pay? I don't have enough. Alright, well, I guess we don't have the points there. Oh, wait a minute. Seem to be having a memory here. Anything else around the perimeter? So we got that guy. We can do the bell for one at a time. That takes a while. That's a big deal. So what if we won a war against a wizard hundreds of years ago? No, you stay away from me, pretty girl. No time to talk. I'm just sitting down for my lunch. Pet the cat. Always pet the cat. Keep going if you want to demo Luca's robot battle trainer. Collect silver points if you win. Dude, the cat's following me. They call me Gato. I have metal joints. Beat me up and earn 15 silver points. Let's see. So, you know the story of the music for this game? How this is Matsuno's first score that he ever did. He basically told Square that he would quit if they didn't let him have a game. Or, is it Matsuno? Matsuno. I'm drawing a blank now. I should know this. Ouch. don't know if we're gonna make it. Might need lean. Yay, 10 experience points. Now is my health recharge after that? I lost you one. Here's 15 points. Now wasn't that fun? Mitsuda was mostly only a sound effects guy. He gave an ultimatum, so they sent him to this game. He overworked himself to the point of hospitalization, so Nobu had to come in and do the final mixing in about 4 more tracks. Yeah, I have heard that. Yep. Actually, let's see if... scoot that way a little bit. Does that work better? Yeah, that works a little better. Okay. I forgot I could set things up my on my Twitch feed side of things. Alright, Chrono does not automatically heal. Ouch. Okay. So that's kind of... I don't think that's necessarily economically feasible. Keep beating up Gato. Alright, you have 20 silver points. Want to exchange 10 silver points for 50 G? Well, that's how you could heal. Gato up, you get 15, so that'll cost 1 heal, so yeah, we could do that for a few. Where's Chrono's life armor? Yeah, that would be nice. That would definitely be nice. Item, tonic, there's 1 on Chrono. So we'll go beat up Gato a time or two. You could just go home or eat Buddy's lunch. Yeah, I'm not touching that old man's lunch. I know better. That's rude. They'll hang you for that. I don't even blame them. We could just go home. That's true. That would let us keep more silver points. What do you get in the tent? Some of those things are expensive. Oh yeah, 6-second hang before battle start. A little bit. So would you guys like to see what's in the tent of horrors? Chrono's level up. All right. Thank you, Gato. It would be nice if PS3 could speed up the loading times a little more. PS2 supposedly would, but I don't know how much of an effect that made. Oh, no! Jason. Okay. Hey! Ouch, that hurt. I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Oh, my pendant. Oh no, don't tell me I lost it. Well, that's we're gonna let you find that on your own there, Lean. Good luck. Fighting a robot with a bucket. Yeah. I never use Merle unless I have to. I've used everybody. Yeah, she's just gonna have to find that one on her own. I got a bad feeling. Got a bad feeling about this girl. How about a snooze? Yep. Takes a minute, but better than spending all my silver points on potion money. Usually always, Isla, Magus, and Chrono. No teamwork, just Dark Bomb, Confuse, Triple Kick, and Attack. There you go. Still looking for that pendant. Oh boy. We're just gonna have to ignore that. Pretend like we don't see it. I still don't understand why this takes so long to load a fight. 19, we're doing some damage now. Give him up a few levels and then we'll... Actually, we can get Marl in the party at the moment, I think. That would make this quicker and get her leveled up. Right? Okay. I think we can do 2 battles between heals. So he took off... How much HP did he remove there? 46 out of 83, so not quite half my HP. Yeah, I think we'll do one more battle. Speed things up just a little. Now do you think that's truly an actual robot in 1000 AD or a guy in a mech suit? Everywhere's got their own technological advances. Look at 12,000, was it BC in this game? They had some fancy stuff. Thank you, Gato. Yeah, this is going to be a little bit front-loaded on the gameplay here in order to make this default weapons run actually functional. I mean, if actual robot, shouldn't there be more? 12,000 BC had its own thing. It's true. That's a good question. I mean, there's always got to be the first of anything. So, maybe that's just the first one. Can we save our game here? Nope. Do that on the world map, though, I believe. Need to find out anyway. The load times actually aren't necessarily a bad thing for streaming a game. Okay, we can use up to 15 blocks. Ah, no, we can't. We can only use up to 7. On this memory card. Nice thing about a PS3 is you can make your own virtual memory cards. As many as you want. I have like 6 or 7 of them. Alright. Let's go get Lean in the party and have her help out with the Gato fights for a bit. Don't tell me I lost it. No, it's right over here. It's right here. See? Check it out. Check it out. I don't want to touch it though. Seems like bad news. I hate fairs. Hey, do you know the latest gossip? Nope. Just between us, I heard that the king is distressed over his tomboy of a daughter. Just once, I would like to see how wild she really is. Excuse me, sir. I think that's wildly inappropriate. They're still setting up. Why don't you come back in a while? Okay. Ah, where's my cat? Cat's over here. Follow me. Come on, kitty. Did you bring the cat to the little girl? Yep, that's what we're doing. Come on, kitty. No, over this way. You brought back my cat. Thank you. It's a soda guzzling contest. Press the X button as fast as you can. Ready, set, go. Only 7 cans, that's the best you can do? What? Don't have my thumbnails like I usually do. I guess I'm not gonna get that one. It's supposed to be in here, don't know. Alright, what's over... this is where the teleporter is, I think? Forgot about this. After pressing the circle button and dashing here and there, I'm pooped. But this dance has rejuvenated me. Catchy rhythm. Use the triangle, square, L1, and R1 to dance. Prehistoric dance. How enchanting. La-di-da-di-da. Got some spending money from the elder. Jurassic rhythm. Totally forgot that was a thing over there. Guess you can get some more silver points from that dude if you chug all the cans. Hey, found your pennant. Oh, thank goodness, my pennant. It has a lot of it has a lot of sentimental value. May I have it back? Yes. I came to see the festival. You live in this town, don't you? I feel a little out of place here. Would you mind if I walked around with you for a while? Sure. You're a true gentleman. By the way, my name is, not the princess. She just looks like me. Would be funny to name her Merle. Not Nadia. Yeah, no, definitely not Nadia. Marl. And you're Chrono? What a nice name. Pleased to meet you. Now, lead on. Okay, Chrono's at level 2. She's still at level 1, so... Let's go fight a robot. Probably get in trouble for that, too. If I remember correctly, there's no way not to get in trouble. Because as soon as you touch that pendant, you're the bad guy. Which is rude. Learn Cyclone, nice. Okay, can Nadia, or excuse me, Merle do... Marl, not Merle. That's gonna be a thing, I think. To heal though, because Chrono took quite a bit of damage in that fight. He got countered for when Marl hit him, or hit Robo. Gato. Oh, excuse me. Milton Marl. Can't say I know who that is. Hey, Mom, this girl keeps following me. Pet the cat. Always pet the cat. Not Milton Berle. Still not sure who you're talking about, but that really shouldn't surprise anybody. I'd say I have the memory of a goldfish, but I'd rather not insult goldfish like that. Ooh. I had a coworker the other day mention something from The Grinch. And I didn't remember what she was talking about. I was like, well, you'll have to forgive me. You know, I haven't seen that movie in your lifetime. And she's like, not in my lifetime. Like, how's that possible? That movie's... Like, I was like, because that movie's from the 60s? And she says, wait, I thought it came out in, like, 2000. I was like, you don't know about the animated Grinch? So I guess not everybody knows about these things. Kind of threw me off a little. Okay, so Chrono gets countered. She gets countered, okay. How are you doing, no fight? Milton Berle's a famous person. Marl rhymes with Burl. Explaining jokes. Yeah, sorry. So famous I've heard of him. It's like a perfect day for sleeping in. You can actually XP up if you go to the forest outside Guardia Castle. Okay. That is probably a better option then. But this gives you silver points though. There also might be some tabs and stuff in there. That's also true. Yeah, Chrono's down to 10 HP. He needs a heal. Go back and rest here shortly. So yeah, I apologize if this is not necessarily the most exciting start to the game, but I think having a few extra levels will help a little bit. As bad as this is, I remember 6 on anthologies being so much worse, really. This is also my first technical Super Nintendo game on stream. Well, no, that's not true. I did stream Super Mario World once as a test stream, just to see how things were working with my hardware. Yeah, I remember my brother played 4, and it was pretty rough on the loading too. Wow, this sounds really familiar. Is it Breath of Fire? Not exactly. Ah, 6 is like if you try to bring up the menu screen, you better go make a sandwich. Ooh. That's rough. Let's see, the forest leads north to Guardia Castle. Isn't there a place in here with unlimited sources? Yeah, that's what I thought. These guys. Shelters. Yeah. Yeah, we should probably stock up on those. If you keep re-entering. Gotcha. Just gotta find them. Is this it right here? One power tab. Well, Chrono, you're gonna be in my party the most, so let's pull up a tab here. You'll know where to find the shelter. Okay. All I can think of when I hear that word is Rolling Stones. Okay, okay. I'll run away after you summon some weird tree bugs. See how it is. It'll be obvious. Alright. Definitely get more tech points than beating on Gato. So that's nice. This is the one I played much more recently, 2 years ago. Nice. This version of it, you mean? $48 gold too, not bad. No, the Steam version, which is the ported DS version. Gotcha. Oh, you mean as opposed to Breath of Fire 3? Getting some more tonics and everything. That's always helpful. Alright. Maybe it happens later, but the bush in the area where he fought the beetles is where the shelter is. There's a little guy in there. You get a shelter and he runs away. Might be when you come here properly. An open field lies ahead. Not a problem then, we can always come back later. You can try checking the bush to the farther right where you are now. not seeing it. Nope, must be later. Okay. Not a problem then. I think we can carry on a little bit. Man, it keeps getting this dark. I'm gonna have to turn on more lights early. Right after I take a nap. Music's too pretty for this. Actually, now that I think about it, don't we get oh, it counts your saves. This could be fun. How many hundreds is that going to count? I wonder. Alright, to the fair! Are they done setting up? No? How many points do I have? You have 100 silver points. So what's in the tent, I wonder? How much do we spend in the tent? Alright, we'll set up a poll here. How many silver points would you like to pay? Let's see. How many points? 10, 40, or 80. And we'll set that up for a 1-minute poll. So what would y'all like to see? I have enough for any of them. I gotta turn on the lights already. It's getting dim in here. I'll be right back. Looks like we're spending 80 points. I think you just have to go talk to Melchior, then go back up. Gotcha. Alright, 80 points it is. Monsters are closing in. Throw your pack against them and push them back into the cage. Do you mean throw your pack against them? Ow. Ow. A hostage will be slowly lowered into the flames. To save the day, you must hit the blue light to raise the rope. Defeat all the monsters before the hostage's goose is cooked. Wow. Did I do it right? I don't think I did it right. May as well sell that, I guess. live on the continent to the east. Come see me sometime. By the way, did you talk that young lady into selling her pendant? No. You have to? Oof. Alright, we'll give Marl a bronze helm. This is where I keep saying Breath of the Wild. Breath of Fire did equipment better. That's an extra 30% defense. I'll take that. A little bit of gold, but Luca's device is all set up. She's at the north end of the square. Okay, so far I think I've made good choices. Hold your horses. I want to get some candy. I think I moved too quick. I don't think you're supposed to move if I remember right. Hi, I'd like some of this. Sure, young lady. Thanks for waiting. Although I didn't move off the square, so... Wow. I've tried to be a gentleman here. Let's see how well I did. Step right on up, any of you who have the time and the courage. Our super dimension warp is the invention of the century. To use it, jump up here. And you'll get teleported here. It's the masterwork of my beautiful daughter, Luca. Luca's inventions never work right. Check out that girl's glasses. I do love a girl in glasses. She could probably see to the backside of the moon with those. Wow. 90s, right? Give it a try, kid. Oh, it's you, Chrono. If I remember right, if you jump onto the right one right now, does it take you to Lavos? I seem to recall if you do this wrong, you end up having to fight Lavos at the very beginning of the game. Only on New Game Plus. Okay. Chrono! We're just gonna use her or give her the voice we use for Momo. Seems appropriate. Where have you been? No one wants to try the telepod. How about you? It looks like fun. I'll watch you try it out, or while you try it out. In World Stuff has context-sensitive items and things shown with little blue star/sparks. Just hop onto the left pod. So, we have a princess, and we have a boy with a sword, and we have a girl that's into machines. Didn't we just beat this game? You can never just search a pod or whatever and find an item like, say, Final Fantasy. If there's a little blue star, then it'll be an item. Okay. So no clock elixirs is what you're saying? All systems on. Begin energy transfer. Oh wow, that was great. Nadia, Nina, close enough, true. Should have named them Ryu, Momo, and Nina. That would have been funny. Probably would have thrown some people off coming into the stream after the fact. Wait, who the hell's Ryu? So, how was it? Want to try again? It worked. I can't believe it. A thrilling display of science at its best, ladies and gentlemen. All systems on. Alright, let's see if... Well, I guess even her inventions have to work sometimes. Love the confidence. Check out that girl's glasses. Wow. Hey, what a kick. I want to try it too. Hmm? Hey, Chrono. How'd you pick up a cutie like her? Hang on, Chrono. I'll be right there. Behold, ladies and gentlemen, as this vision of loveliness steps aboard the machine. Don't go away. I'll be right back. You're sure about this? There's still time to change your mind. No way. Throw the switch. Okay, everyone, let's give her a great big hand when she reappears. All systems on. Begin energy transfer. That's how the music fades in. What's happening? My pendant, it's... Huh? Seems bad. Don't you just hate it when you get sucked into a random warp hole at a county fair? Luca, where is she? Show's over, folks. Let's head along now. What's going on, Luca? Where is she? The way she disappeared, it couldn't have been the telepod. The warp field seems to be affected by her pendant. What are we gonna do now? She's so familiar. I know I've seen her somewhere. Stargate was the first to do the wormhole travel effect. Everyone stole it, eh? Yeah, kinda. What's up, Bulbasaur? Welcome in. Chrono Trigger HYPE, that's right. We're doing a starting weapons only run. So, just the defaults, buddy. We are gonna get every bit of armor that we can, though. Because this one's gonna be... It's probably gonna be tough. Definitely gonna have to be reliant on items, I'm sure. Freak science accident? Something like that. What are we gonna do now? Okay, could have been the telepad. Yep. No, it's not that. You have to believe in the heart of the cards. I don't have any cards, though. Chrono? You're actually gonna do it? What a fine lad. Listen, I don't know where this machine is gonna send you, but we haven't any other choice. Won't they both be lost? This is our only hope. That pendant seems to be the key, so hang on to it, Chrono. Embrace yourself. Shit's about to get real weird. All systems on. I'm just gonna keep hitting it with the hammer and hopefully this doesn't break something. Begin energy transfer. Power to full. Roger. More. Give me more power. Roger. There, we did it. This music. follow you after I know what went wrong. Good luck, Chrono. Chrono's like, I can't feel my spleen! This isn't FF8. Dayman is hovering dangerously around Mike Judge Hank Hill. Yeah. Yeah, he does have that look. Kinda reminds me of what they name her? Lady Hank. Oh. Aw, they're so cute. Apparently they want to fight. I mean your voice for him. Yeah. That's the impression I get from him. Garlic Jr.'s. That's what he... Yeah. I see it now. Yeah, I dang will tell you what. That boy ain't right. Garlic Jr. I remember him. Yeah. He was only in a few episodes, but those were the days. We're good on HP. Make sure Chiaotzu ain't nearby. You know, I think if I had a Chiaotzu nearby, that'd be good though, because then I wouldn't get hit. I'd have a lot better chance of survival. Poor little guy's like a death magnet. Got one tonic, cool. Another treasure. Power glove, what's this? No more than Krillin. I guess they both died once, right? If you haven't seen Dragon Ball, I apologize. People die, they get brought back. It's just kind of the flow of the show. Okay, so drops his speed by 1, but raises his power by 2. Which takes his attack to 15 from 12. I feel sorry for Krillin. Yeah, he was always a good dude. Krillin was he was a good dude. He ended up having a pretty good life, though, in the end. Getting to marry someone who, you know, tried to murder him once, as one does. Oh. Probably ought to fight those guys just for the experience. Excuse me, don't mind me. I want to kick the... Oh god, that's not a ball. What is that thing? I don't. He married 18. Yeah. I'd say things worked out pretty good for Krillin. Started a cute little family. Chrono's level up, got a tonic. Oh, never mind. Thought there was something else further north of there, but that's alright. Let's see, what would her name have been in Japanese? Juiroke? I think. She was the bomb. Ha! That's bad. I mean, it's not wrong. They all did have that bomb in them. I might also be a Dragon Ball nerd, just, you know, just a little. In fact, this whole streaming thing has me thinking maybe I ought to wear some of those old shirts from back then. I literally still have shirts from the 90s. Doesn't your daughter have the same name as Krillin's ex? What was her name? Not Bubble. Gosh, it's been a long time. Marin. That's right. I think so. It does sound about right, yeah. Where am I? Are you stupid? This is the Kingdom of Guardia. We're battling Magus's army. You did know that, right? No? Lovely. We need more ignorant strangers around here. Rude. Millennial fair? What? Are you crazy? What nonsense? What a relief. I finally found Queen Lean wandering up in the mountains. She must be glad to be home. Everyone was worried. The king freaked out when the queen took off. We all thought Magus had grabbed her. Thank goodness she's safe. The Magus' army destroyed Xenon Bridge, so the South Continent is inaccessible. The barkeep. I'm thirsty. Are you a stranger here too? I'm Toma, the explorer. If you're buying, I'll tell you a story. How about it? Sure, why not? Jiu Hachi Gosan? Wouldn't Go would be 5, wouldn't it? Jiu Hachi would be 10 and 8. I'm not sure the Gosan though. What that would mean. Marin X, Marin daughter. Why? I don't know. Cider, please. Oh, sure, you give him a drink. Thanks. It's about the missing queen. She appeared while visiting that cathedral to the west, and... beg your pardon. What? They found her? Never mind. That'll be 10 G. Register? Nah. How much gold do I have? Probably plenty. Do I need to heal, though? Yep, I do. So we'll spend the money. I also have a little bit of a special treat for y'all for made a new BRB screen today. Okay, it doesn't seem like you can steal from chests. What would they call those things? Not... Wait a minute, I have the pendant. Can I open that box? Better question is, should I? Am I going to screw anything up if I attempt to open that box? Since I have the pendant with me. I don't think you can at this point in the game, right? Yeah, let's find out, I guess. This box has been in the family. Open it, you may have what's inside. Yep. Okay, so we can't open those yet. Seems Go in this case is for serial model, so model number 18 or series number 18. They just call them Android in the dub, even though they are cyborgs. Gotcha. Yeah, see, I would have thought that would be like the number 5, but I realize Japanese is extremely context sensitive, so interesting. Meat. Chrono want meat. I'm Banta, the blacksmith. I'm forging a bell for the king to present to his beloved Queen Lean. I lost it when the queen disappeared. I just couldn't keep working on the bell. But now it's back to business as usual. My husband wants to have a daughter who's as intelligent as she is beautiful. And just a reminder for everybody, I take breaks on the 2-hour mark. Every 2 hours I'll get up, do a quick stretch, or lift some weights real quick, and use the restroom, get a snack, whatever. I encourage you to do the same. Probably get a snack, and then I think at the 4-hour mark I'll get my meal. You're going to fight Magus' army? Wonderful. Remember to equip yourself with the weapons you buy. Who doesn't know that? No window shoppers. What do you want? This guy's nowhere near as friendly as, what are you buying? Well, that's cool. You can still see everyone's stats of what they'll gain. Even everyone that's in your party, even though they're not currently with you. Why wouldn't... excuse me. Why wouldn't all RPGs have done this by this point? Like Breath of Fire, for example. They could have learned from this game. Karate Gi. Extra 5. Tonics, we have 10. We should probably buy a Karate Gi for Chrono. But on the plus side, I won't need to worry about spending money on weapons, so that gives me plenty of money for armor. I wonder when the first ramp up in difficulty will come from only having the base weapons. Well, this game's gonna be hard just for the music aspect. It's making me sleepy. Alright, a millennial fair? Here? What are you talking about? It's the year 600, and the 21st king of Guardia reigns. We've been at war for years. When will it end? Probably when it's over. Okay, did I check out? Pretty sure I checked out this residence. Oh yeah, this is where the dude's making the bell. That's right. So if Chrono equals Ryu, Nadia equals Nina, Luca equals Momo, then Ayla equals Rei. That's a fair comparison. Gar equals Robo. Yeah. Frog is Pico. Pretty close. That's surprisingly close. Which makes Magus Tipo, who even looks very similar. Huh. Interesting. Purple hair boys. Breath of Fire 4, Robo has a 1-to-1. Nice. Everybody loves robots. That's interesting. The game told me, or it did not tell me, 600 AD. It didn't tell me that before. It just said question mark until I talked to that dude and he said it was 600 AD. Cool. World map. Alright. Let's go to the cathedral. Sorry, cathedral. I guess that's spelled a little differently. We want nothing but world peace. We're a piece of the world, teehee. You might like to stick around for the organ recital. It's a real killer. people wouldn't know what to do with themselves in a truly peaceful world. My, what delicious, delightful looking humans. A little weird that you called me humans, as if you aren't. That's worrisome. You'll have to do the time warp again. That movie's been around for a while, huh? Stop yawning, Spooky, or I'll put a catheter in you. Please don't. I was up pretty late. Oh dear, it looks like you could use some food and a place to rest. Yeah, something like that. It's just so comforting, this soundtrack. I mean, when you hear it while you sleep for 15 years, it gets in your brain. It just becomes part of your conscious. Or maybe the shelter is 680. Probably that. Alright, well, if it is, we'll find it. Get some level ups while we're at it. Did he just poop a rock? Kinda looked like it. A little weird. Ah, whiffed. Got 10 experience points, 3 tech points, found 74 gold, 1 tonic, 74 gold. Oh, I got plenty of money to buy tonics then. Ah, here we go. Found 1 power tab. Yes, please. Let's give that to Chrono. Nope. Circle is not confirmed in this game. Wonder if it was in the original Super NES version. Excuse me. But there was no circle in SNES, Spooky. You know what I meant. The button that was over here. A, I guess it would have been. There were 4 circles on SNES, dude. They were shaped like that. I have one of those controllers in the bedroom over there. Oh yeah, I should probably attack since it's on active. Before I get beat up. Gonna have to learn to stay on top of things. Well, alright, we are definitely hitting the 2-hour mark, so I'm gonna show off the new BRB screen. I didn't really do a whole lot. It's nothing terribly special, but I like it. I think it's pretty cool. And we'll let's see. Tab over, bring this back up. Mute the game. There we go. And play that. I'll be right back, folks. Yeah, I found that art on the internet this afternoon and just added a little BRB on there. So, glad you guys like it. I think that was official art, like one of the posters of the game, from what I was reading. Let's see, some codes don't work the same on other controllers because they use the letters. You love it. Nice. Thank you, Dynastic. Bulbasaur. It seemed fitting. Like I was thinking about it this morning. I was like, you know, Dalzim and Jurassic Park, they're fine. But I think I'm going to try and do something like that for each game. Just do a different BRB screen that's fitting to that game. It's not hard to do, you know. It takes 5-10 minutes to put together a BRB screen. I got cold sausage rolls and an empanada leftovers. Nice. I have leftover, what was it, ham and cheese rolls from yesterday. It was like 1,800 calories worth of a meal. So, I did not need to eat all of that in one sitting. It's like, I could split that into 2 meals just fine. You want some banana, Yoshi? Nom nom nom. Nope. This game's a little harder to play one-handed than Breath of the Wild, or did it again. Breath of Fire. That's what I really like about Suikoden. You can play Suikoden one-handed. You have confirm and cancel on the L buttons. And the map. And then select button brings up your menu. So you can literally play the entire game with your left hand. And there's really no reason for it. It is perhaps the first game that I know of that tried to do accessibility. I think that's really cool. Why more RPGs of the era didn't take advantage of that? I don't know. It was just one of those things that Suikoden did that just worked. Okay, not that bush. No, wait a minute. Monster dropped a shelter. That's the one. I'm gonna farm these for a moment. Uh-oh, well, drop frames or just me? Let me check. Thank you for the heads up. No, I dropped a handful. Network issue. 4850. Let me type that into the chat just so we can keep track of it. Seems stable now. Alright. Seems good though. It hasn't bumped up from there. Must have just been a hiccup. I do appreciate the heads up though. I swear the little green imp is pooping out a rock to throw at you. Or maybe that's not a rock. It's gross either way. Rude. I love how Breath of Fire 3 and Chrono Trigger have the same motif for their forest theme. It's so similar. And I don't mind that at all, but it is amazing how similar those two themes are. Okay. So we can run up and down through there, through the left side, not have to fight a whole bunch. Just to grind for shelters, because what was it, 200 gold per? I'm going to take advantage of this. Gotta be foolish not to. Oh, hey. There is a fight over here. That's alright. Bring it on. Give me shelter, Spooky. Yeah, children. We could arrange that. I know how to make it happen. How much HP does Chrono have? 109? You know, I just realized I could play this game one-handed, because you can customize the controls. So I could do that if I wanted to. I wonder how I escaped these guys the first time around, didn't have to fight them. Okay, these guys give you 9 experience, 9 and 3, and 96 gold. Yeah, I mean, Rolling Green and whatever that track is in the forest here, nearly identical. Which kind of feels derivative a little bit. They're both beautiful songs, but still. I guess you could give Matsuda a little bit of credit since it was his first score. Oh wait, no, he's the one that came up with it. This came out first. So in case you're not familiar with Chrono Trigger, I am farming basically tents, shelters. This gives you a full heal for your party at any save point. And they're kind of expensive. They're like 200 gold each, if I remember correctly. But if you just run in and out of here, you can get as many as you need. So we're gonna do this about 40 times or so. That should be enough to carry us through most of the game. At least until money's not a problem. So yeah, we're kind of front-loading the gameplay a little bit. It'll carry on a little smoother as we go, I think. Although I don't know, this whole starting weapons only, this might prove a bit more challenging than I thought. I should add that to my tags now that I think about it. Default weapons only. I hope everybody's Wednesday is going well. And you know, it's Christmas, I suppose. You know, if that's something you celebrate, then hope you're having a good one. Only family I have left in town, well, I guess I have a couple cousins and aunts, but, yeah, we don't really hang out that much. Always been kind of distant from that side of the family. Yeah, my brother's in town, but that house is crazy whenever all the kids are there. It's just too much. I just don't have it in me today. Where are we at on shelters? How many do we have? It would have been a good song to play though. Right here, Give Me Shelter. Shelter, we got 12. We still got a few minutes to go on going and grabbing each of these. This is where emulators would be a little easier, because you can run on higher speed. But we're playing on original hardware, so another small hiccup, I think. Yep. About 10 seconds worth, too. Thank you, sir. I love how on my PC that in theory should run at 60 frames per second. OBS is rather slow, I guess you could say, on displaying the frames. Because things are running nice and smoothly on my TV. On the PC side of things, it runs kind of slow. I hope that doesn't... I hope things look smooth to you guys, because it looks good to me. Yeah, and I do try to provide the best image and audio quality I can with the hardware I have. Not that I'm self-conscious or anything, I like a quality stream. There are some folks I watch that part of why I watch them is just because of how clean their, everything looks and sounds. I think a lot of that has more to do with setup than necessarily the hardware. It's just understanding how to use the hardware to its best. Spooky equals quality. I try to. Not only here, but in my work. Basically anything I create, I do my best to make it nice. I also do some fabrication once in a while. Like metal artwork and stuff like that. And whenever I do that, I try to hide my welds as best as possible. Or make it look like, make it to where you don't really see them. If you can find the welds, they don't necessarily look like welds. They just look like, here's where two pieces of metal were formed together. Sometimes it's easier said than done, but I get a little better each time. Need to actually get myself some TIG welding practice. Because that's you can do some neat stuff with that. And it just looks so much nicer than a wire feed welder. I'm always impressed by people who can do those kinds of things. I'm not at all handy with my hands. That's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I'm not saying I create beautiful works of, art that you'll see in car shows and stuff like that, but I don't mind making some metal art out of scrap metal once in a while. I mean, one time I made a giant spider decoration because I didn't want people approaching my door. So I just made it to where there was a giant spider on my porch. You couldn't reach the door. And I threw it together in about an hour. It was not my prettiest work by a long shot, but it did what I needed it to do. It looked like a giant mechanical spider. I gave it to a friend of mine who loves to decorate, and his wife had the bright idea of putting googly eyes on it. He sent me a picture of that with his kids in it. I was like, this is perfect. Yeah. I can actually... I could show it off since we're done with this fight. It's literally the size of my car. Well, maybe not quite, but it takes up a similar footprint. Let's head into OBS here. And add a source image. Image file. Where are we at here? Desktop, pictures, metal art. Let's see here. Okay. And this picture's absolutely huge, so let's see. Resize output. I need to figure out how to shrink it. Give me a moment, please. Properties. Not sure how to make this image smaller. Usually you can resize output. Oh, wait a minute, maybe we can... No, that doesn't do it. Scale out the window. No, that's not it. Let me try something here real quick. Trying to do some OBS on the fly. That'll be worth it though. No, not my cars, metal art. There we go. Yeah, we're looking at something that's larger than a 4K image, so that could make it a little difficult. try editing and let's see, we'll call it spider. See if we can get this to work. There it is. Darn it, that is still huge. Does anyone know how to resize pictures on Windows 10? Start slideshow, see more. Resize image, here we go. Okay, I found it. Pixels percentage. Let's go to 50%. That's still too big, so 35. That'll work. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Back to OBS, image. We'll change this from that. Alright. Now I at least know how to do some things. So, that's not a bad thing. There we go. Okay, so, check this out. I made that using like it's machinery parts, just old scrap that was getting tossed out. And I hate to see things get thrown out that seems like something I could make something neat out of, so I did. This thing weighs like 70 pounds. It's quite cumbersome and has a very large footprint. It's like 7+ feet across. I'll let y'all look at that for a minute while I finish up my banana. I work with children, so I can probably make a 4-inch version out of macaroni. That'd be awesome. That would be really cool, actually. How do you get the children into 4 inches, though? Like, how do you get them to shrink that small? It seems like it'd be difficult. So there's a lot of things that go into streaming on the back end that you don't necessarily see. Like, it took a lot of effort to show, I wouldn't say a lot of effort, but it took a bit of learning how to use the programs on my PC to resize that image, because before it was so zoomed in on OBS that you wouldn't have been able to see what I was trying to show you. Now I know how to resize images. That could be a pretty powerful option. They know how to get into small spaces themselves. That's true. They all have magic powers, I'm sure. It's true. Like, how did you even get in there? Kind of like cats, you know? Cats have that same magic. Like, how does a 10-pound cat fit in a 5-pound bag? I don't know. But they figure it out. Or how cats turn around the way they do. Like they'll be sitting somewhere and they'll crawl into a box and somehow flip themselves around, even though it's clear that they have no way of turning around. It's like, what are you? Do you have bones? I'm not so sure. Yeah, stream goals accomplished. I now know how to make pictures smaller. And I could probably do that to make them larger if I wanted. How many shelters we got? We're aiming for 40. 24. Okay, we're almost done. More than halfway there already. Unlimited power! Or if you're into Top Gear, more power! I miss that show. Now the Grand Tour is even done. Kind of feels like saying goodbye to friends, you know? I've been watching them since 2004. The original Top Gear or the worst Top Gear? The only ones I really watched a lot of were the Clarkson series from 2002 up until, what was it, about 2016, 2017 when things all went south on them. Not the original Top Gear, not the, what was it, Tiff Needle version from the, talking like the 70s on. I think it started in the 70s. I'm not from the UK, but I do know there were at least 2 versions of the BBC Top Gear. Did they try and do one after Clarkson, Hammond, and May all went on? Did they try to make another? Did they try to replace those guys? They ruled. Clarkson boys. It's the best car show in the world. They had Joey from Friends do it. Yeah. So, how'd they do with that? How you doing? Wow. I can't imagine that would have... I mean, he's a funny guy, but... It's probably a good thing they didn't try to get Matt LeBlanc on that show either. Man, they would have taken a bath on that one. That's probably too soon. Pardon the dark humor, folks. It didn't have the same chemistry. I mean, how could it? What they had with Clarkson, Hammond, and May was just... That was like meeting your best friends and just... Everything just works. He's no Dave Lister, Craig Charles on Robot Wars. I never watched Robot Wars. I'm assuming that was like BattleBots or whatever it was on Discovery. This definitely feels like something that should be done off-stream, but... Red Dwarf. Alright. I'm aware of Red Dwarf, but I don't believe I'd ever seen much beyond a couple clips on YouTube. Yeah, I know Beej likes it. I think he's shown me a couple clips. Love BattleBots. Yeah. Now, this probably isn't very obscure for you guys, but it might be for some people. I had a hotel and resort management class in high school where we learned about the hospitality industry. And it was actually one of my favorite classes. I took it mainly because Mrs. Hale, I really liked her, her teaching style. She taught one of my computers classes when I was younger. I was like, I got along well with her. She's not a hard teacher to get along with, and you know, she teaches without, you know, without being rude or condescending or anything like that. She was just a good teacher. Her and I got along well. So I took hotel and resort management, even though I had absolutely no intention of going into any sort of field related to hotel and resort management. Anyway, part of that class is we watched the entire series of Faulty Towers. Some of you probably know it. Others among you, if you don't, it's a British comedy from, gosh, it had to have been like late 70s, early 80s. Starring John Cleese of Monty Python fame. And it's about this like bed and breakfast type hotel, if I remember correctly. And it was a lot of fun. John Cleese is a gem, absolutely. I just watched The Holy Grail the other night in German. That movie is silly in English, but when you're trying to watch it in a language you don't speak, trying to learn a little bit of it, it's kind of funny. It's like, wait, I know that word. I know what they're saying. I know what they mean. But I don't... Is that word mean this? It was kind of funny. Let's see. More drop frames. Ah, man. How bad we looking here? Can I pause? Yep, I can pause it, but I can check while I'm at it. Another a satisfied customer. We should have him stuffed. We are at 7647, so that's just a hiccup. No days off. Nope. 647. Okay. Welcome in, Spectre. Or Vector. Excuse me. How you doing today? We are just farming for shelters. Have you ever played this one, Vector? If not, I recommend it. It's quite a solid game. We got 35 shelters. We're gonna get just a few more. We're just shooting for 40 shelters. It's like a tent in Final Fantasy. Never finish it, but I've played it. Okay. As an Irishman, I appreciate farms. That makes sense. Is agriculture a big part of the industry in Ireland? I've never been, but I imagine a place known for being so green would be quite a lot of farming. Well, that's the whole potato thing. Yeah, true. Somebody had posted in here about they were having potato corn dogs. Like, how does that work? It's like a Korean dish. Looked pretty good. Well, we are in the top 10 beef exporters. Really? That's amazing. Ireland's tiny and they're top 10 beef exporters? That's cool. We do a little bit of beef here in Wyoming. I couldn't tell you like any numbers or anything, but where's the place that your government is offering like 100K to move to fix the housing bubble? It might be Japan. Or are you talking here in the US? Let's see, offering like 100,000 to move to fix up the housing bubble. No, it's in Ireland. Oh. Let's see. It's the Our Living Island scheme. I have heard of a similar similar sort of thing in Japan where they will basically give you an old fixer-upper house just to get people to move to Japan. Try and reinvigorate the economy. That seems pretty alright. You know, you're not getting like a super fancy place or anything, but hey, it's a free house. See, he knows. Yeah. I thought you were talking to me for a second there, Beach. Like, our government gives people weird money for weird stuff, but alright, not worth it. No. Yeah, you've been in Japan. How long did you live there? Let's see, 2 years. Nice. There are about 30 islands, and they want to pay you to refurbish and live in a house. You have to live there for at least a year, though, but the area isn't friendly for busy work life. So if you're one of those people that just happens to have, like, is well off enough, you could just move there and live off the land for a year. You have yourself a little farm or something. Alright, there's 40 shelters. Great to retire. That does sound like it would be an excellent plan, yeah. Take many packets of crisps. Sure. Now, when you say islands, you mean like you literally get your own island? Potatoes for life. My dad would like that. Shoot, I think growing up, about 6 out of 7 meals a week was meat and potatoes. You know, Dad always said, you know, eat your potatoes, it'll put hair on your chest. Should have stopped at some point. Dead end ahead. No, you get a house on the island. Okay. I'm assuming there's like ferries to get you between islands. It does seem like it'd be difficult to adjust to for someone that's used to a more mobile lifestyle, I guess I could say. Because right now, there's nothing stopping me from getting in my car and driving across the country right now. Other than just having a job to go to tomorrow and bills to pay, but logistically speaking, there's nothing in my way. Yep, there's one nearby where I live. Galway is where a lot of people want to be. That's cool. Like you said, good place to retire. My parents would love something like that. Halt, who goes there? Check out that hair. Where are you from, son? Are you one of Magus's troopers? Hardly. This kid would never have made the cut. Show us your stamp collection, son. Aha! Now beat it, shrimp. Stop that at once. Oh, sorry, it's the queen. Can't have the queen talking with like a smoker's voice now, that'd be weird. Queen Lean. Show your manners. This is a friend of mine. But there's something odd about him. She's giving him the eyes. You refuse to obey my orders? Forgive me, my lady. Please enter, sir. He said enter. Please pardon us. We revere our queen's guests. I envy you, whom the queen calls friend. King Guardia of the 21st is in the throne room. By which we mean the, never mind. Let's see. Oh, goodness. Had to reload stream, got 2 bad/weird ads. I'm sorry, dude. I wish I could turn ads off. One was for Dum Dum Mr. Beast's Prime Show. Bleh. Other was Danny DeVito hawking Jersey Mike subs in Water Trap, wearing a scuba suit on a golf course. That sounds about right. I mean, he did play the Penguin, so it's not too far removed from what he would normally do. Yeah, we did drop more frames. So let's note that. We're up to 94. No, we're up at... Uh-oh. We are dropping frames, folks. That's not good. Okay. I'll be back. Alright, are we back to live? confirm. Are we live? Let's find out. Seems like it. Alright, that's it. Are we back? I think we're back. Alright. Welcome back, folks. Looks like symphonic music is copyrighted and muted from stream. Also, the middle of your stream is muted for... I don't know why. Really? Interesting. The symphonic music is from OC Remix, so they don't copyright claim any of their music. That's part of the deal. That's part of why they're allowed to do the things they do, as far as I'm aware. It's all fan-made. I do have it removed. Well, the start of your stream on VOD is muted. Interesting. I wonder why. Well, they must think it's copyrighted somewhere. Oh well. Not a problem. You're dropping frames like crazy. And there's a red portion in the middle of the stream for no reason I can see. I'm over 11% drop frames here. 27:15. If it does it again, I'll have to reset my PC, I think. The red portion in the middle of the stream for no... Yeah, I haven't played any... Other than the... I did do a symphonic... I started playing the music again during my break. Hey, welcome in, Zanaga. How's it going? How's it looking for you guys? Kind of watching it just to see how... Keeping things smooth, hopefully. Hard to tell if frames are dropping because of the game's low frame rate. True. I'm also not moving, so... let's carry on. If you guys happen to see it dropping frames, feel free, just let me know in the chat. Yeah, get your ass out of here, Chancellor. The King's room is upstairs. The Knight's quarters are downstairs, to the left. The Queen seems to be waiting for you upstairs in her room. She did say enter. Sir, I understand that you are the one who saved my dear wife, the Queen. But can you tell me what happened? Lean's acting rather odd. Just getting an apple pie together. You sharing? I'm sure the Chancellor is cool on the level, just like all Chancellors in RPGs. Right? So far so good. Thanks, Vec. And she seems to have lost her coral pin, which is something she guarded with her life. Forgive me, you must be tired. We can talk about this later. Please rest in the Knight's quarters, downstairs to the left. Whatever you do, do not go upstairs and to the right. That's my wife's bedroom. Let's go follow that Chancellor. See, he seemed kind of suspicious. Down here? No. Another mysterious forced treasure chest. What do you want? Get out of my face. Just between us, the Chancellor's been acting very strange lately. He's been sneaking out at night. Like a teenage girl. Speaking of nutcases, I haven't seen the Queen's Guard, that frog thing, recently. Heard a spell turned him into a frog. You believe that? I think he's a spy. Let's see. This is the first time I'm making one. Nice. Well, I would be happy to be your taste tester. Honey crisps? Hopefully. Those are the best kind. People say the Chancellor's gone crazy, but I don't believe it. The Chancellor's a decent man. Why, he goes to the cathedral every day. one bronze mail. Nice. Let's check if that's better than what I have. Ooh, sure is. Takes it up to 36. And we can use the karate gi on Lean here shortly. Ritz crackers. Wait, what? Ritz crackers for apple pie? Like for the crust? That sounds very interesting. Macintosh and Red Delicious upset me. They're just too soft. It's like eating an apple that's too ripe. It is past its date. But Honeycrisp just has that delightful snap to it when you bite into them. And its taste is unsavory for me. Yeah, I could see that. I mean, I'll eat them, but definitely not my first choice. I'm making a mock apple pie. As in, like, an apple pie you can't actually eat? But who is this for? I'm so confused. I like Royal Gala and Sweet Tango. The Queen awaits. Is it just an apple slice on a Ritz cracker? The Queen married into the family 10 years ago. She still looks so youthful. In fact, she looks even younger now than on her wedding day. Doesn't seem physically possible. I know, that's what I kept screaming. This doesn't seem physically possible. You saved our queen? You don't look that tough. She looks so useful. Ah, there you are. Please leave us. I need to talk to this individual. Certainly, Your Highness. Come nearer, sir. Teehee. Would have been funny to... if she had been, or if I'd given... if I really felt like straining, like, my voice a lot, I probably would have given Lean that heavy, chain smoker's voice, but I can't do it that long. So we're not going to. Gruff New Jersey accent. Yeah, exactly. I got this cousin, he works in construction. Giggle. Did you just say giggle? Fooled you, didn't I, Chrono? It's me, but everyone calls me Lean. I don't know why, I'm standing straight up. I'm so relieved you're here. This would make great wedding music someday. Truly. I have to head off. It's late in Christmas. Have a wonderful night. Hope your Christmas was splendoriferous. Thank you for the stream. Absolutely, Bulbasaur. We'll see you next time. Have a good one. Enjoy your Christmas. Also, Lean is from this time, silly. It's true. Have a good evening. Yeah. Yep, we'll be back on Saturday. Probably. Most likely. I'm so relieved you're here. We barely know each other, but somehow I knew you'd come for me. Thank you, Chrono. Aww. Something's wrong. Do you smell that? Well, what's happening? Feels like I'm being torn apart. It's my turn to move. Oh, yep. Help me, Chrono. I'm scared. Please, Chrono, help me. Hmm. Well, doesn't this just beat all? Has she dismissed you already? You were polite, of course. You didn't do anything funny, did you? Of course not. Well, yes, I might have made it. I might have made her giggle. She likes it. Are you sure? Ah, well, yes. Ooh, we can't let this juicy tidbit out of the castle. Did you notice anything odd about the queen? No? Okay, if you say so. What if we say yes? Just as I thought. She claims she's not lean. There's something different about her. Don't mention this to anyone. However, if Isla is right, then it's more like Isla beat all. Isla do beat all. With her fists and her club. I grow so tired of the gossip around here. So, why are you standing there? Chrono. I don't know who this is. Hi. You're okay. Did you find the girl? Gone? What do you mean she's gone? It's just as I thought. I knew I recognized her. And this looks identical to the castle in our time. I'll bet they mistook her, that girl, for her ancestor. You see, she's a member of the royal family in our time. She's Princess Nadia. Princess? Oh no. Marl? That is, Princess Nadia is a descendant of Queen Lean. Oh. Queen Lean has been kidnapped. As I recall, someone was supposed to have saved her, but history has been changed. Marl looks so much like Lean. They probably called off their search when she appeared here. But if the real queen is killed... Marl will simply disappear. There might still be time. If we can save Lean, history as we know it should remain unchanged. Something must have happened to the queen in this era. As a result, Princess Nadia ceases to exist. Hurry, we have to find the real queen. Let's check your armor there. What awesome starting weapon does Luca have? The air gun. Alright. Karate gi. And a sight scope. What does a sight scope do? Shows enemies HP. Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea to have. Time travel has universal consequences. Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely a reason we don't have access to that. That would be quite terrible. Well, I forget when our break time, I think it was in an hour from now. Yeah, like 5 o'clock, I'll get some food. The queen seems to be waiting for you upstairs in her room. Yeah, that's totally where she's at. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah. We don't get to play with that for a reason. I'm going to talk to these folks. The dining room's below. Chef's got a nasty temper, so don't get in his way. Dining room is for us soldiers. Feel free to grab a bite. Hungry? Sit down at the upper left corner of the left table. I'm hungry. You seem like you're in the right place for it. Here's your food. Alright. Sit down at the upper left corner of the left table. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I don't think it's gonna work. Magus' troops better watch out for us. The chef's food is great. I give it 3 stars. Frame dropping again? Yep. Yep. Let's see. I don't believe in that multiverse mumbo jumbo. Should be a little stable, a little more stable now. Seems like it anyway. So, you saved Queen Lean. Yep. This place is a mini war zone. This is no place for kids, yeah? Wait, maybe you'd know. What's this ice cream stuff that Queen Lean wants so badly? Ice cream. I love ice cream. That's funny. I didn't even recognize that was a treasure. It just looked like part of the wall. Yeah, hey pal, you're in my seat. Where's supper? Oh, Captain, I'm sorry. We're fighting war out there. Can't you even keep us fed? What are you fussing about? You're not the only one who's fighting out there. I don't have time for this. Just feed my men, okay? Multiverse theory, in that going back in time branches off into its own timeline. You can't travel to your own past, but you can create a new timeline. And when you return to your own time, nothing has changed. That one? Ah, shut your trap. I'll decide who's getting fed and when. The Knight Captain is normally very kind. The chef just rubs him the wrong way. The Knight Captain is trying hard to fill the shoes of his predecessor, Sir Cyrus, commander of the Knights. That fool, he thinks he's the boss. My husband chose this life because he's a pacifist. The chef's stubborn, but he's a good man. Those two are brothers. You've heard the expression sibling rivalry, right? Let's see. No lurk command. No, I don't, but enjoy your lurk, Vector. Appreciate seeing you. Catch you another time. I still have lots of things to integrate into the stream. That's one of them. Go downstairs if you want to rest. Knight's quarters is downstairs. May as well. That's correct, trade. Take a snooze. Yeah, not at the moment. Xenon Bridge is our last line of defense. We must guard it with our lives. So you're the one who helped the Queen. Talk to the maid if you need to rest. What a relief. The Queen's been found. Now we can concentrate on the war. Oh, if only Sir Cyrus were here. You've heard of him, haven't you? Nope. You don't know of Sir Cyrus? From which land do you come? Or are you simply a fool? Yes. Long ago, a beast called Yakra lurked in the western forest. But after the cathedral was built, Yakra disappeared. We're thankful for that. Pix's troops are strangely quiet. Something's about to happen. Ooh. We gotta head on over to the cathedral. See what all this Yakra and business is about. Time travel in media is always a horrible mess. It's either the above A, multiverse theory, B, the loop is already active, like 12 Monkeys. I didn't realize 12 Monkeys was a time travel story. Somehow, or C, somehow things slowly change with the main character as they affect things like the only true timeline is surrounding them when everything should have already been done as that's how it's always been, regardless of what that character's doing at the time. Or D, it just has no rules whatsoever. Another drop. How big was this one? Where are we at? 6046? Oh, good lord. Alright. Sorry, folks. I'll be right back. About 5 minutes. So, we'll see you then.